Shaidul, it was your question. Integration minus 5 to 5 mod of x plus 2. How we will solve this? Okay, here you can see the limits is minus 5 to 5, right? Simply think like we have to go from minus 5 to 5. Simply you want to go to Silchar from Sunai to Silchar. But you don't want to go directly. You will go fast to Navarigat and then you go to Silchar. Means we have to find a middle point from where we can rest sometime. Okay, simply our journey should be divided into 2 parts. How to divide? From minus 5 to 5 we can divide in many different parts, but exactly which point we will rest, for that we need one formula, that is whatever is given is x plus 2. So if we take it as x plus 2 is equal to 0, so we will have x is equal to minus 2, means at minus 2 point we will rest. So for example, here is our minus 2. So now you can see that we have two intervals, that is from minus 5 to 5. From where? Minus 5 to minus 2 and minus 2 to plus 5. These two intervals we have. Now our function is mod of x plus 2, right? Now we want to check that in which interval our function give us which kind of answers. For example, if we take this side, means minus 2 to 5, we can take any points here, right? For example, if we take a point, for example 3 will lie here, right? If we put x plus 2, if we put x is equal to 3, so we will have 3 plus 2, that is 5. 5 is a positive number, right? So we can assume that in this, assume or calculate or check that in this interval our this function give us a positive value. Okay, let's check in the another interval. Which interval? Minus 5 to 5. So we have x plus 2, right? And we have interval minus 5 to 5. For example, take one point here, that is for, let's say, minus 3. Let's put here minus 3. Minus 3 plus 2. What result it will give? Minus 1. That is a negative value. So we can assume that in this interval we get negative value of our function x plus 2. Correct? So we can write this question in two intervals. How? Let's say first interval is our positive side, this positive side. Okay, so positive side will be, integration will start from where to where? Minus 2 to 5, obviously. So we'll start minus 2 to 5. This one interval we have, and in this interval our function has a positive value, means it is x plus 2. It has a plus symbol before them, right? And dx. Okay, now we have integrated this part. Now we have to integrate the another part also. So the another part will start from where? Minus 5 to 2, right? Another part will be start from minus 5 to 2. So in this interval we have a negative function. This function will be treated as negative function. Why? Because in this interval we get always negative values. So our function has x plus 2. So we have to put a negative symbol here, negative sign here. So this is dx. I hope you understood how we wrote this. Okay. And after that the integration is very simple. You already know how to integrate this. For example, we can assume here the power is 1. So integration of x to the power n is x to the power n plus 1 we write, right? So 1 plus 1, that is 2, and in the below we can also write 2, and we have a limit as minus 2 to 5 for this function. For this function our limit is minus 2 to 5. For the another function, let's check again. If we integrate this, before integrating we have to fix the symbol. This is plus, this is minus, so we'll have minus obviously, and after integrating it will have x plus 2 to the power 2 by 2, and our values will be, or limits will be, minus 5 to minus 2. Okay, now if I put the upper value, now the formula is upper value minus lower value, right? So if I put the value upper value here, that is 5. If I put x is equal to 5, so it will give us 5 plus 2, that is 7, and 7 square is 49, and we have 1 2. Okay, if I put the upper value minus lower value, right? Minus lower value means if I put x equal to minus 2, so it will be minus 2, it is plus 2, it will get cut. In the above portion here it is 0, 0 by 2, that is 0. So we will remove upper value minus 0. So we don't have to write this minus 0. Okay, so it was our integrated answer, and it is our the upper value minus lower value answer. Okay, now proceed to the next one. Here it is minus. After that, again if we put the upper value, again the same thing. If you put the upper value, that is x equal to minus 2, that is plus 2 minus 2 will get cut, and it will give us 0. How it will give us 0? That is 0 by 2 will give us 0. Okay, now upper value, it is an upper value. After that we have to give minus upper value minus lower value. So if we put minus 5, that is we have x plus 2 whole square. If we put x equal to minus 5 plus 2, then we will have minus 3 whole square, and minus 3 whole square is 9, right? 9 by 2, we will have 9 by 2. If we remove the brackets from here, so we will have 49 by 2 minus minus plus 9 by 2, and if you take LCM, then 49 plus 9 will give us 58, and if we cut this, we will have 29 as our final answer of this integrated function. I hope this simple question is solved to you. Revise well.